Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So yesterday, as you can see, the price action relatively was quiet, except maybe the reaction on the Moderna vaccine. It was announced, but reaction was really very short term. We talked in detail about this in our weekly report. We compared 4 different vaccines that could come on the markets in the nearest month. So it was announced that Pfizer, yesterday it was Moderna. So Moderna vaccine is very expensive. It costs approximately, it's most expensive among all rivals. It costs around $35–38 per dose, and each person will need 2 doses. It's 2-stage vaccines. Most all of the vaccines are 2-stage, and it's the same. It's the same content as a Pfizer. It's based on the same biological principles as a Pfizer vaccine. Also, it should be stored at -20 degrees by Celsius. So that's why reaction was relatively small, and also Moderna will not be able to produce a lot of doses. So approximately it should be enough for 250 million probably people to inject. That's why the major still stands the expectation of the AstraZeneca company vaccine is most cheap, just $3 per dose. It could be stored just in the simple fridge, in a common fridge. And they will be able to produce more than 3 billion doses. So it should be enough to inject all Europe and the United States together, and there also will be some residual. So as a result, you can see on the chart that recent action has not changed overall balance on the daily chart. We see downside reaction here yesterday with this spike. Well, maybe somebody will already have closed position based on this drop, because we previously have talked about the drop, but that actually not the drop that we're watching. We expect some drops should be a bit greater. Maybe it will take some time, maybe it will happen a bit later, but we're still watching for possible downward continuation. Our logic is very simple. First of all, it's very strong collapse here. It has happened recently. Second is because the current price action stands in a tight range, showing gradual pullback, showing the features of the retracement. This is not a reversal. We do not see any impulse upward action. We do not see any thrusting action. That makes us think that it's forming some kind of the flag, potentially downside continuation pattern. And we suggest that when the market will take it out of the 1850 lows, stops will be triggered here that add more fuel and downward action. And market should reach this confidence support 1825, 1836, and hopefully maybe the even OP around 1804 also will be reached, maybe by some spike or something. Market is not at the result, so here is the relatively free space for the market, and we just need to wait and see when this will happen. Also, guys, here we need to keep an eye on the possible bearish grabber. So you can see, you may see the lines come very close to each other, and maybe not today, but within the few sessions we could get the bearish grabber that suggests taking out of these lows. That will be additional brick in our context that stands in favor of downward action. Also, guys, as you can see from the headlines, the Donald Trump activity to dispute the results, to contest the results, spinning up in the different states across the United States. So it's already led to some social unrest in different cities, and we think that this topic will become the primary topic soon. It's continuing to spin up, and that definitely will make an impact on the markets. Personally, you already know my position that I'm speaking even before the elections. I would suggest that Donald Trump should win the elections. Well, he just can't lose to the Joe Biden when he has won the rally with the Hillary Clinton. It's just impossible if you will compare the political weight, political strength of the Hillary Clinton and the Joe Biden. It's quite different degree of the political role and its power, political power. So, and currently we see that in general overall situation is moving in this direction, and I will not be surprised if this will really happen. But that, as you understand, should make a strong impact on the markets, because markets absolutely do not ready for that result. Hence, we need to keep an eye on what will happen on the gold market. On the 4-time frame chart, we're still watching for our guideless triple to sell. That was our area to going short. Maybe it's somebody who already have taken the short position, and maybe somebody will even has close position on this collapse. But currently, markets return right back up and stand here. So if you have short position, you just need to move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. Potentially, it is possible to open the new shorts with the stops above this area, but it will be not as attractive as it was when the OP has been hit, and we talked about this level even on the last week. Next target, if somehow market will continue upward action, taking out of this top, we will consider 1922. This will be next agreement area with this XOP of the same ABCD pattern and next fib level. As you remember, in the case of our continuation from the XOP, we would not expect that market will take out of these lows. That could be smaller scale, market could just show some deep retracement as a continuation of this sell-off, but hard it will be taken out of these lows. It could happen, but the chance on that will be smaller than now. Potentially, if still we will be right and indeed market will gradually start downward action, we could consider this pattern on the market as potentially could be the butterfly. As you can see, 2 extension stands precisely at the levels of the confidence support on the daily chart, 1820, 1837, it's 127 extension, 1618 extension. And here we have to keep an eye on these lows. So once these lows will be taken out, market probably will show the acceleration. And this will be definite road to the downside. These lows currently important because these lows could explain everything. Taken out of these lows by the drop, this will be significant sign, bearish sign in favor of our suggestion that market could show downward action. Taken out of the top, raising on the bottom opportunity, moving above this top, suggests that market is going to the 1922 area. So that's relatively simple construction right now on the gold, and we just need to see what will happen.